Well, here we go. The Hive traveling to Cleveland. Sorry about that. Mark Price and Daughtry. I don't remember. Chris Daughtry, maybe? I don't freaking know. I've only got about 18-1, I believe. I've only got about 8-9 teams left to defeat. I would not have expected the Cavs to be this highly ranked. But 4-2. Going with Mr. Johnson today. 2 for Daughtry. Tie game 4-4. LJ. LJ, you know what he's looking for. He's looking for that Dunkaroo. Helicopter jam. Can the Hornets do it? Can they stay hot? 6-6 game here in Cleveland. It's going to be tough for me not to say the whole Cleveland thing. That's an inside joke from years ago. Maybe I'll tell it sometime. Maybe not. Okay. Shoving and shoving. And again, we just got a back and forth seesaw affair right now. LJ. I will admit the games aren't quite as interesting when I play with Larry Johnson because I hardly shoot any threes with him because he's a terrible three-ball shooter. It's a lot of just trying to find that lane. Here's Zoe, though. Zoe will pop. Hey! All right, Alonzo hits a triple force. It's 13-8. Mark Price misses, but you know what? Johnson couldn't grab that easy rebound. 30 seconds ago here in the opening frame. LJ, man, he just ran into a brick wall, apparently, in the form of Mark Price and his diminutive stature. Here's Larry, 13-12. There he comes from the other side. Nice spinning dunk. Oh, good. 15-12, Charlotte after the first quarter. Move to the second quarter. These boys are trying to move to 19-1. Their only loss coming to Golden State in overtime. And if you remember, it took a last-second, full-court, underarm heave from Tim Hardaway to even send that game to overtime. And then, of course, Chris Mullin hit the winner with 0.6 of a second to go. A heartbreaker, to be sure. But that's what it's going to take for someone to knock off these Hornets who have been red hot. Johnson missed that one. Price. Daughtry. Could not rip down the rebound. Now Johnson has it. Here goes Larry. Up. Oh, yeah. One of the best-looking dunks in the game. I don't even know how many flips that man just did, but it looked impressive. The ball was smoking. It's what you like to see. 19-16. I gotta say, this one's a little sleepy. Just kind of back and forth. About what you'd expect. Larry Johnson takes it to the hole, fills it up. Fought him off and knocks it down to keep this one tight. 21-18. Fans here in Cleveland. They want to see their Cavs win this one and knock off these Hornets. Take some swagger out of them. But Larry Johnson says, shuck on that. Well, they might be doing a little too much ball handling there. What, is that Zoe? I think it is. It is Zoe. He drains it. Nice hit by Mourning. 25-18. Biggest lead of the night. It's 7. LJ trying to rough up Mr. Price. Nice little behind-the-back pass to his buddy Daughtry. 25-20. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the half. Johnson with it. Remember these Hornets on a 5-game win streak. They started things off. Geez, I'd have to look again. What was our win streak at before Golden State knocked us down a peg? 27-22. Gotta be careful here. You know, they get vicious those last 10 seconds. And there you saw it there. Gets real stingy there. Doesn't get the shot off. 27-22 as we go to the half. Let's take a look at those numbers. Who's doing what in your Midway NBA Jam halftime report? Larry Johnson leading the way with 21 points. Zoe chipping in with 6 and 4 steals. Other side of the court, Daughtry with 14. Price with 8 points. You see no triples from the Cavs. That is not going to cut it. Quite frankly, they're lucky this game's as close as it is. But 27-22, just a 5-point cushion as we start the third here in Cleveland. And Johnson starts off the second half by dunking that ball home. Long 2. Falls short. Grabbed down there by Larry. Ooh, Larry he thought he'd just go the whole way. They're getting shoved around. Pops a triple. Oh, Larry Johnson's doing it, Wall. That hurts. That hurts if you're Cleveland. That hurts. Down 10 now. For being ranked so highly, the Cavs are not looking impressive. They pull within 8, 32-24. LJ and Zoe. The LJ and Zoe Road Show. It's been a good one if you've been following along. LJ, burning some clock. Why not? Get some hang time on that one, 34-24. Shove Daughtry. Daughtry turns it over. Zoe pops a triple. Doesn't fall. Looked good at first. LJ gonna clean it up. And I'll tell you what, the Cavs, they're making this thing just too easy for the Hornets right now. Far too easy. Daughtry up. Oh, swatted there! So push down. Daughtry. Third time's the charm, and he needed all of it. 36-26, under a minute to go here in the third. Charlotte in control of the low-scoring affair. 36-26. Larry saw a hole in the middle. Oh, he got shoved as he went up for the finger roll. That's Zoe's masterclass move. Larry couldn't quite pull it off. And Cleveland pulls within 8. 36-28. Comes Larry. Tried the sideline base jam, but no, shoved him down. Daughtry puts it home. It's a 6-point game. Larry a little frustrated out there. He swatted from Price. He swiped it. And it's good. And wow. This one went from what, 12 to 4 real quick. 36-32. We got ourselves a game. Looked like Charlotte was starting to pull away with this thing, but Cleveland said, not quite yet, not in our house. Maybe the Hornets got a little tentative. Johnson right up the gut! Says, stop this! They don't. They don't. Trying to swipe him. Price gets in. He puts a little dunk down. 38-34. You wonder if we see Zoe get a little more active with the long ball here to maybe put Cleveland away. Because right now it's a game, folks. It's a game. But Larry Johnson puts the lead back at 6. Daughtry gets shoved. Got back up and put it home, though. Keeping this thing a game. 40-36. 2 minutes to go. I don't know if you're the Hornets. I don't think you like this. There's some bad juju in the air. Game's too close. Triple. It does not fall. Larry has it. Larry says, out my way. Oh! Nice! 44-36. Stole it. Larry for 3. Does not get, what happened there? Zoe, he gets it, and that stretches the lead back to 10. And with a buck and a half to go, now 8. Not over yet. Larry Johnson. Johnson says, you can't stop me, Mark Price. That one rattles home. 48-38, 10-point deficit. We've seen some pretty big deficits cut before, but this one will be a record. Price up and in. Under a minute to go here in the fourth. 48-40. Larry Johnson with it now. Larry Johnson looking for that lane. Doesn't mind burning a little clock here. Ooh, nicely done there as he got shoved. Puts it back to 10. And they're going to need some triples here. Oh, and stolen away. And Larry says, let me put this one away. Rain glass here in Cleveland. And the Hive is going to leave with the W. To Price. Price puts down a dunk, but ain't going to mean a whole lot. 52-42. Johnson with it. Johnson left his mark with that last dunk. He goes up again. Off the rim. And that'll do it. 52-42. One of Charlotte's more dominant overall wins. That may be the lowest total they've held an opponent. Take a look at those stats. 44 points for Larry Johnson on 14 dunks. No ducks in this game. 12 steals. Zoe chipped in with 5 steals. Price with 20 points. Daughtry with 22. But you look at that. No triples between them for the Cavs. And in the end, that did them in. And you know what that means. The Hornets are moving on.